In addition to the aforementioned initiative that we're announcing today, we're also using $3.5 million in Montgomery County's Housing Initiative Fund. And that is a fund that we fully funded in our budget, and I'm hoping that the County Council will maintain that fund in there so that we can continue the efforts that we see here today. And we're working to do this with Habitat for Humanity, and I think they have approximately 4 homes already in the process. The home we are here at today is one of the 4 homes that Habitat has purchased, and there will be more. The students you see here working here today are on their spring break from Central Illinois College, and thank you for being here today, working as part of Habitat's nationwide Collegiate Challenge. Volunteers are the lifeblood of Habitat's initiative and help them. In addition, we have people who are with us today from Triton Lutheran who helped make this project possible as well. In addition to the amounts that we've already indicated, we'll also use from the Housing Initiative Fund $400,000 for a revolving loan fund to enable a nonprofit organization to acquire, renovate, and resell vacant foreclosed property to qualified purchasers. All of this is possible through the combined efforts of all of the people that you see standing around here today. Through our partnerships with the federal government, HOC, Habitat for Humanity, and the state, Montgomery County is turning vacant units into occupied homes and assisting households to find affordable housing. Thanks again to Secretary Skinner, who is here with us today, the Maryland Department of Housing and Community Development, to HOC, and to Habitat for Humanity.
Joining us from the Montgomery County Council is one of the true voices for housing on the County Council, Nancy Florine. She's a member of the Planning, Housing, and Economic Development Committee. She's also a board member of Habitat for Humanity. So, Ms. Florine.
Thank you. I'm not sure which group I'm here for today. I'm here for the people who need housing, and what a day this is. Look at this partnership. We've got the Lutherans, Thriving Financial for Lutherans. We have Habitat. We have Secretary Skinner. We have the federal government. We have Ike Leggett, all working for a common goal, which is to protect communities, to support neighborhoods. And the best thing of all, this is a 4-bedroom home. These are not easily available to families without significant resources. And this is a huge step as a beginning in addressing our housing crisis. We know we're an unaffordable community by and large, but it's these pieces that come together to make us a real community. So I want to thank you all for your contributions. You go, guys. We are grateful to you for your energy. You're going to be here all week, right? All right. Thank you all. This is what it means to be part of a resourceful and creative government, all these team players. And it's really an honor to be here to share this beginning of a great partnership. And you've got more money coming, right? Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Councilman. Our partnerships with the Housing Opportunities Commission, but another very important actor in this are the nonprofit housing agencies, the housing providers in Montgomery County that enable us to expand affordable housing without having the county to actually do the construction and be involved in it. We're joined here today by John Poxtus. He's Executive Director of Habitat for Humanity of Montgomery County. This is one of the 4 homes that Habitat has just recently purchased. I guess by tomorrow it'll be number 4. In 2 weeks it'll be 7, and a total of 10 units have been funded for Habitat for Humanity to get in and, with the assistance of some great kids like these, tear them apart and put them back on the housing stock. So let me introduce John Poxtus, Executive Director of Habitat for Humanity of Montgomery County.
Thank you, Scott. I'm your last speaker, so I'll be brief. First of all, I want to thank Ike Leggett for coming out today and for his ongoing support of affordable housing in the county to help people realize the dream of home ownership. It's great. Rick Nelson's not here today, but Scott, please convey my thanks to Rick Nelson and his team. And I can tell you, working with the Department of Housing has been a pleasure, very efficient, and it's been a great partnership to work with that team. Councilmember Florine is here. Thank you, Nancy, for coming. Nancy, as you know, is on our board of directors. and has been an advocate for affordable housing and really supporting Habitat for Humanity. Really appreciate that. Thanks to Ray Skinner for being here. It's the first time we've met, but I know that Ray supports many Habitat affiliates throughout the state of Maryland. And then I want to thank Mike Wendt, Lutheran Community Service Specialist for Thrivent Builds program. Thrivent is our house sponsor for this home behind me. Thrivent not only agreed to fund the rehabilitation of this property, but will also provide volunteers from Lutheran congregations across our county to come out and actually tear it apart and put it back together again. So we really appreciate that. And I also want to thank the students of Central College of Naperville, Illinois, close to my hometown of Chicago. Thank you for coming out on this trip. They are followed. Actually, last week we had the University of Wisconsin, Madison here, and the week before that, Connecticut College. So these are 3 collegiate challenges. It's a nationwide program where students can sign up through Habitat International and come out and help us do our work. So we really appreciate that. And what is important to know about this project is we are committed to doing energy efficiencies wherever possible, including insulation. Most of these homes we're buying were built in the 1950s. They don't have insulation. We are committed to insulating these homes, making energy efficient, replacing the windows, the low-E windows, Energy Star appliances. So we're committed not only to rehab the homes, but make them energy efficient, so utility bills will be low and we'll be reducing the carbon footprint. As you know, Habitat for Humanity was founded, and many of you know, Habitat was founded in Americus, Georgia in 1976, and today builds in 100 countries. We've built over 300,000 homes worldwide. In Montgomery County, we were founded in 1982, and we've completed 43 homes since then. The good news about this is that 42 of the 43 homes still have their original owners. So families who come into our homes stay for the long term. And we're very happy about that. We select families based on the following criteria. First, there must be a demonstrated need for housing. Many applicants are living in substandard conditions, crowded conditions, or living with mold and those kinds of things, or they're very cost burdened. They have high rent expense. They also must be a willing partner to partner with Habitat for Humanity. We require at least 200 hours of sweat equity, 200 to 500 hours of sweat equity. That is, the family that's selected to occupy this home will come out and help rehabilitate the home. And that's part of the partnership that we create. They also attend workshops that we conduct. And finally, the ability to pay a mortgage. There is a mortgage. We make it an affordable mortgage, but we do check credit reports, we do debt to income ratios, and they've got to be responsible in paying their 30-year zero-interest mortgage. And Habitat collects the mortgage, we escrow the taxes, and so on. So, and I can tell you that all the families we have no delinquent mortgage payments. Everyone's current. So our program is about partnerships. Partnerships with the county and state government, partnerships with business and faith groups, many individuals and organizations that help us achieve our goals of providing simple, decent housing for residents of our community. So